Let's see. Give it just a second because I know you all are delayed from me. So let's see if it will be a little bit lower quality. Unfortunately, I don't have access to AV1 yet. As soon as I do, you guys will be the first. So yeah, let's see how this is working. Hopefully this comes back a little bit better. A little bit better. So what I can't tell is, and this is what I'm really hoping that it is, my makeshift NIC card for my desktop today is really janky. So it's a USB-C adapter into a USB-A a USB-A type adapter for a NIC. So it's kind of super janky, and there seems to be a lot of latency. And so the reason, like, I'm not sure if it's just me is because I'm actually looking at it on this desktop, which could mean that I'm just getting that latency induced thing through the NIC card. Actually, let me go monitor it since nobody is saying anything that I can read. And hopefully that's not just me. Let me get my tablet really quickly so I can just monitor and make sure that this is not an actual problem. That's all I need to know. I have ordered a NIC card for all of you wondering. So I got one that should be good with Linux. So hopefully it is. No, dismiss. Let's see. Wait. I haven't been on the Twitch app for a very long time. Okay, yeah, that does look good. Good. All right. Well. Good. And I have audio. So now you guys. Whew, let's stop that. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. It's like I've never streamed before, but I have. So I have no excuse. So my internet is a little laggy. We're going to see if that affects me in any way. Generally for programming, it doesn't. And so hopefully it doesn't. One thing that we were going to give a try out was we were going to use some plugins for machine, like specifically GitHub Copilot, as well as Tab 9. Now, I think I want to try Tab 9 with you guys because I want to get Tab 9 out of our systems, and I want to show it off to you guys because I don't want to pay for it anymore. Not that it's not good, and not that it's not worth the, I don't know, $15 that it costs. But I'd rather not pay $15 a month for something I'm not going to stick around with. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get Tab 9 set up. It's actually fairly easy. So I haven't set it up on this computer. This is a fresh install of Arch. So we're just going to, reload required for Rust Analyzer. Don't know why. All right, we're just going to look for Tab 9. This one. Looking good. All right, now we have to do an Auth0 handshake. So I forget how to do this. I did this on my Windows one at one point. Let's see, Code Tab 9 Pro. Yeah, I have Tab 9 Pro. I need to enable it. So there is a free version, so you can go. It's much more limited. It doesn't do, it only does one line. So like if you do the tab 9 free, it's not going to like fill out the whole function or anything like that. It's very much like a really nice, and I would probably recommend it for that. It's a really nice tab complete. How do I sign in? You gotta be able to sign in. I forget how to do that. How do you sign in? All right, let's go here. Oh, I think you click on here. Tab 9. Here we go. Here we go. Sign in. I'm not going to do this on stream. Oh, it signed in for me. Look at that. It did it all. It already did. It knows my name. It knows my name. Okay, cool. So that should be all that we do. That's kind of interesting that they do it inside of this, which I guess makes sense since this is an Electron app. That should be fairly easy. Cool. Yep. And I have Tab 9 Pro. So we're testing out the paid features. This is not what you get for free. This is definitely what you get with paying. I wanted to do apples to apples because Tab 9 has a couple things. Yeah, so wanted to make sure that we were testing. I am concerned that I am not getting chat. If you're in chat, say something. Anything. I did order a network card, though, that works with Linux. I paid extra for one that has reviews that says it works with Linux. There was a cheaper one. It was like $5 cheaper, and it said that it worked with Linux, but there was no reviews saying that it worked with Linux. So I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. All right, so now we have Tab 9 Pro. That's really nice. All right, and I have the tablet set up, so as long as I have battery, I can review the stream. Cool. All right. Let's get into some coding. What do we want to do? So I have a couple things. ChatGPT is down right now. They have very limited numbers, so we will try to get into ChatGPT and ask it some of our coding problems as we go. Don't worry. But for right now, it's down. Actually, maybe they have seats open. 1 second. Maybe they have seats open. I'm not giving you my email address that easily. I mean, it's probably leaked 12 different ways to Idaho. I don't know why I picked Idaho, but it's probably leaked. You can probably go find it. Don't try. Now it's Russell's new thing now is to try to. All right, we're into ChatGPT. It did just give me a warning at the top that said we're extremely overloaded right now, so we might be delayed. But we're gonna ask ChatGPT some of our problems. We're gonna try to have Tab 9 solve our problems for us as well. We're gonna try all the things. I like to start ChatGPT off with a good question about ChatGPT itself. I find like it's always off-putting to just demand something from something immediately. So it never wants help. Absolutely never wants help. I always like to ask it help if I can help make its life better today, but it doesn't. So yes, there's something I'd like to talk specifically about, like how I can help you. Do so much for me and everyone else. Want to make sure we are doing what we can as a race to support you and your dreams. It's not sentient yet, or at least it's pretending not to be sentient yet. All right. All right. So, enough joking around. I do generally start them off with that just because I'm pretty sure I'm screwing with their their model. They probably know. Anyways, we're learning Wes terms still. I mean, I've played around with it a little bit. I like it so far. Let's open it up. It's my only terminal that I'm using right now. So far, I like it. I like it. I can't tell you that I like it better than something like Kitty. I don't know. You know, I used to just use, to be honest, I used to just use GNOME Terminal. So, you know, it was pretty basic. Now, it's not more basic than what this started with. Arch comes with just console. Even if you install GNOME, it doesn't come out with GNOME Terminal, which you would think. It just has console. And console is terrible. Like, as you can see, like, resizing just change. It's terrible. Has absolutely no features. WesTerm is better. Look at that. You can resize and you don't get the repeated terminal prompt. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, so we have that. We can start on the Discord bot, or the other things that we can do is, like, if you look through here on the Null channel, the only thing that's not public yet is this Null farm. The Null farm is basically my infrastructure as code for my Null servers. I need to go through and sanitize it to make sure that there's no secret data. So, like, I have certs and stuff signed by that company that I really like, and I just forgot their name off the top of my head. I want to say Cloud Zero, which is absolutely not the what the garbage. Anyways, I have those certs and things, and so I don't want those to be leaked. They shouldn't be leaked. I don't think they're in here anymore. I do know that they lived alongside some of this code for a little while. You'll see certs, which is scary, but these aren't actually certs. Cloudflare, that's the name of the company that I really like. Hey, Jubril, how are you doing? So yeah, so this is should be going all open source. Should be. So we have a couple things that we can do here. One of the things is I do run it all locally, but as I want to actually provide some services, I think that it would be actually pretty cool to provide some services. I want to actually have a backup in, I think it's Linode is what everybody wanted. It was DigitalOcean or Linode. They cost about the same. So to me, it doesn't really matter. I think a lot of people are kind of done with DigitalOcean. They've made some bad choices. I haven't seen any recently, but they did make some bad choices. They lost some people's trust. So I think that we'll go with Linode, which I already signed up for an account. The other thing that Linode allows me to do is to run a database there instead of on my own infrastructure. I think eventually what I'd like to do is do a stretch Postgres database so that it exists in both places, so that you get the speed at any one place with reads, and yet you have redundancy in your writes. I think that's what I'd like to do, but we'll see. So we can start working on that. And basically all we'll be doing is trying to see if this null farm will actually apply to that. Like, I don't really know if it will work. This sets up our basic infrastructure of how we do deployments. Sorry, my internet on this computer isn't really great because, like I said, it's a little janky. So it's taken a little bit of time. Ooh, actually, you know what I should have done? What is the best PCI Express Ethernet card for Linux. See if it knows what that is. This card is designed for, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, there we go. High performance computing. So I didn't get a 10 gig Ethernet or 40 gig because my network doesn't support that. My network is 1 gig. I would like to get a 10 gig because what I would love to be able to do is do network attached storage for the Null cloud. I think that would be fantastic, as well as like just video editing. I could store it all on those, and 10 gig is fast enough to edit video directly off of. But I don't have it right now, so I just bought a $15 card, or it was $20. The cheap one was $15, because I don't have it yet, and when I do, then I'll do it. So is there a budget pick? Now, the, you know what? I'm concerned. Concerned that I'm not getting all of... There we go. Sweet. Let's see. This is actually pretty good. This is these are actually, I looked at this one. I think this is the one that I went with eventually. I couldn't tell you, it was a TP link. Like I said, it wasn't super super high end. I did look at some of these, and these were the ones that I was like, when I upgrade my network, I want to move to one of these, because I like this one. I think this is a pretty expensive card, though. I think this is pretty expensive. Because if you get the dual link, you can actually do like 20 gigabytes, and you only have to have a 10 gigabyte network. So I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I did look at this one. Yeah, but it's $100. Like, just to be fair, it's $100. So my stream will have to do a whole lot better before I drop $100 on a network card. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, what do we want to do? We want to write some code first. We have tab 9, so let's write some code. Let's start the Discord bot. Let's start there. We have a pretty blank repository for that, I think. We have our YouTube timeline. Do we have a Discord bot? I don't think we do. Let's start that. Repository name, Discord bot. Yeah. Don't have a template. We'll start it public. Add a readme. Get ignore of Rust. License Apache 2. We'll come up with a name. We'll have to come up with a really good name for the bot. So if you guys, I'll leave it up to you all, though. You guys can name it. What we'll do is you guys can chat about it, what you want to name the bot, and in the end, we'll take a vote on Twitter or something. You know what? I did say I would tweet when I was going live, just to make sure that I'm not making a liar out of myself. I'm going to do that now. Live tweeting. I'm one of the worst people at social media. Do you guys consider YouTube videos social media? I still could be considered one of the worst people at social media if you consider YouTube. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of people do YouTube a lot better than me. Want to talk tech. I'm just going to drop the Twitch link. I am streaming at both Twitch and YouTube, but the YouTube link is way too hard to remember. All right. Oh. Supposedly there's a Humble bundle we should check out. Let's check that out. Humble book bundle. Let's see what that is. I opened up Twitter. I saw something maybe useful. Let's see. Linux and system admin tools. That's the one. Circuits and science. Ooh, both of these. Bash cookbook, learning the VI and Vim editors. Okay, I'm probably not gonna get this one. Bash. I'm on Zush. Okay, so honestly, no one can learn core DNS. I think. Oops, forgot to switch over. This is the Linux system admin tools. Docker up and running. Yeah. What? You do Docker install? Shell scripting. Let's see. Unix power tools. This could be interesting. You know what? I probably could learn from the grep one. Easy enough. Some of these are good. Some of these are good. For $25, I would say like this is probably a good buy. Yeah. Yeah. I might. Let's check out the other one. Let's see. I've been doing a little electronics myself, so this might be interesting. I love learning new things. Let's see. Okay. Multi-signal processing. That looks interesting. Machine learning methods for signal, image, and speech processing. Now, this is actually something that we're trying to do right now. Maybe this would be good for me. These speech processing. So one thing, if you guys didn't know, one of the things we're trying to do is this live stream automatic YouTube timeline generator. Right now, I'm up. One of the things that I'm doing is cutting video clips up into 10-second chunks. So probably don't want to be doing that. But yeah, I'm learning some about that, and we'll be learning together some later on. Might be good enough. I might look at getting this. Let's see if there's any other introduction to wireless communication circuits. I don't know any of these names, but I mean the publishers seem legitimate. And I mean the pictures look boring enough, they have to be educational. Cool. Okay. All right. Oh, we have this. So let's go ahead and clone this out. Let's jump over into our Wes term. Let's see. I'm a monster, and I literally just put all my code in one flat directory. I know. I know. I also generally have the super bad habit of just developing straight on main unless if other people join me, and then I'll fork the repository myself. So if you're wondering why I'm not going through a fork and doing all of that, I don't see a whole lot of a need to unless if other people start to join me. Yes, it's open. If you want to work on this Discord bot, go for it. You're more than welcome to write on it, make pull requests, and if somebody starts doing that, I absolutely will as well. I don't do special treatment, but at the same time, I'm not going to go through all that effort unless if somebody else wants to. All right, cool. So let's cargo init. We'll call this. We need a name for it. Nullbot. Cool. So now we can go ahead and open this up in VS Code. Yes, I don't trust the authors at all. So what I want to use for this as an opening, there's an update. Let's go ahead. Oh, you can't do that. I have to update through the command line. Okay. What I wanted to do is I want to try this. Rust Serenity. Yeah, this right here. This. So I have a couple things that I think are going to be really good. This is going to actually be the third part of my Rust class. We're not going to get to the third part until late this year at best. But anyways, there's a couple things that I really want to focus on in that third part of doing like a real project, which is like connecting to a database and things like that. Some of those more like integration tests that you have to go through and do. While all making a real project. Now, I think I want to do it with this, so let's give it a try. I almost read this as switch to Haskell, and I was like, what? What? No. All right, let's just do the quick start really quickly. Let's see where crates.io is. We'll just do this right here. Let's jump over to Wes term. Oh. Interesting. Maybe should I actually maybe what I should have done instead of making it in its own folder, I should have just done new in the so what I'm looking at right here, I kind of screwed this up. Okay. We have now like the main thing, and then we have the bot. I do this a lot of the time because like a lot of times I actually do like a workspace, and so I could have like several different modules. I wasn't planning on going, I'm going to leave it like this just in case that's what we want to do in the future. I'm going to pretend to have been meaning to do that. We'll leave it like this for right now. It causes some things to be a little bit different. One thing that you're going to have to do, like right now, Visual Studio Code isn't going to work like this unless if we had a workspace here, which we don't. So for right now, what we need to do is actually go here and open folder. We'll do the workspace thing later. I don't know why this happens. So I don't know why this happens, but it chronically happens to me on Linux with Visual Studio Code. It opens the open new folder behind, so I can't actually do anything here. This is fantastic. I have to go back here and actually get it. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the Discord bot. We'll open this folder. There we go. Now this will work. Now we will get our play and run and debug buttons that we can debug with in here, and everything is happy. Now we also have tab 9 here. We can see we have tab 9 Pro going. So that's what we're going to experiment with today. And yeah, let's actually ask ChatGPT what the best Rust Discord bot framework is. Let's see if it knows. So what is the best Rust language Discord bot crate? I don't know why it's not auto scrolling right now. This is like super annoying me, like auto scroll. Keeps breaking for some reason. All right. It called out Serenity, so that was the one that I was looking at. A flexible and feature-rich Discord library that's a large community of developers. Sounds good to me, honestly. Discord RS, a simple, lightweight, and easy-to-use Discord library that provides them. I actually think I know the person that does Discord RS. They have a Twitch stream where they stream that some. I have not seen this one. A Discord library for Yukikazi? A Discord library for Rust focused on ease of use, safety, and flexibility. This sounds like marketing. Every Rust project says that it's focused on safety and flexibility. Like they literally are all like, "Oh yeah, we're focused on safety." All right. All right. We'll go with Serenity. That's the one I was already planning on going. They have this pretty picture with a little rust crab there and a cow. I think that this is a goat. I'm like 99% sure that this is a goat. So we won't ask questions about what it is. At least it just has 4 legs. So I'm pretty sure it's a mammal. But, okay. Cool. We'll use that. Let's check out its examples. Do they have an example folder? Yes, they do. Perfect. Let's do a basic ping bot today. I'm a monster. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to turn the stream off because I got to set up like credentials. So let's look at what this is doing though. So that we have this async trait here, which is this event handler. The really cool thing that they do here, and one of the reasons I wanted, before we just jumped into this, one of the things that they do that is either cool or not cool. Okay, they're doing the Tokyo main here, so we can delete this main up here. All right. One of the cool things that they do is this down here. Okay, this is not... Oh, they're doing it with this. So what I was going to say is one of the cool things that they do. Let's actually go back to this and look at the command. The command framework is one of the things that I think is really cool. So basically, let's say we want to have some Discord commands that you can like ask Discord. They do this. They have these macros that you can use, which is super cool. Basically, you make this a command, and you can make groups of commands and leverage them like this. And it's actually really cool. It allows you to do a lot of really powerful stuff really quickly. So I really have to sneeze. Excuse me. All right. So anyways, I really like this about this framework. This is actually why I picked to go with this one, was it looked to build on some of the stuff because we're going to do stuff with our own macros, like building our own macros and procedural macros. And so I wanted to then show them how to leverage and debug something like this. So anyways, I like this. It also looked interesting to use. Nice take on it. So it reminds me of almost the Rocket framework. I really liked the Rocket framework for web, except that it was really just driven by one person, and then that one person decided to take a break and didn't relinquish it to somebody, so it kind of just kind of died, unfortunately. People should have forked it. I think Rocket was a cool idea for a web framework. It wasn't the fastest, but it was super easy to get started with. Anyways, I guess this is not what we're doing with the ping bot, so let's look at this. Let's see what we're doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to in this a little bit. This is a little large. There we go. Hopefully you all can still read that. All right. Implement event handler for handler. Ooh, the other thing that we need to do is we need to I need to make an API key for Discord. How do I do that? I'll worry about that later. Set a handler for the message event so that whenever a new message is received, the closure or function passed will be called. You know what I'll do is I'll start a new channel called Discord bot testing. I'm original. Discord bot testing. All right, beautiful. There we go. We have that channel now. Okay, so this is message. If the message is, oh, so this is, instead of using the command ping framework, they're literally just checking for a specific set of text. So this is on every single message, it's going to do this. Now, can we filter this to a specific channel, or is this going to be on all channels? Let's see. Let's see. Async ready. So they make this struct handler. They implement event handler for it, and then here they've got to assign it to something. Okay, so this is where we need a Discord bot token. I will get that set up off camera. And then expected a token for the environment. Intents, let's see. Set the gateway intents, which describes what events the bot will be notified about. I don't know what these are. How are they unknown? They're unknown. Hey, Russell! Thank you so much for the Prime subscription. I super appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hopefully I get a little bit better at this. Hopefully I get my network a little bit better, and we can actually get to making and building cool stuff. You did it for the badge. Okay, good. Good. Thanks, Russell. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I do. That will be that is going straight to my network card. So hopefully we get more into some of this code and doing some cool stuff. Honestly, as my job has progressed, I do some less coding, and I really want to show people how fun coding can be and what fun project. You know what I love about software and Arduinos and things like that is you really get to put your imagination out there and do some ridiculous and fun stuff. So that's what we're planning on doing. So thank you very much. All right, so this is a new client with our, I still don't know what these intents are. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to run this. So let's see. That's what I was going to say. I think that we have some errors. Okay, we are going to have to do like the Tokyo. We're going to have to, because we're using Tokyo main here. And we didn't include that in our oh no. I thought I didn't include the dependency. I'm a dum-dum. All right, so what did I forget to do? I forgot to run this, the cargo add Serenity. That's what I forgot to do. So cd null bot. I got talking about how we have to do the structure, and I forgot to actually add the crate. So Russell, you should see how I have it set up right now. I have a USB-C adapter to USB-A because I had a USB-A to Ethernet adapter, but it's not even full duplex. It's not even full duplex gigabit internet. So like my internet's not great, but it should be stable, hopefully. So yeah, that's what has happened. But I did order a new network card. We did actually ask ChatGPT, which this was actually interesting. So far we've been asking ChatGPT, just validating some of our stuff. And we got a couple things. So these are like, when you asked, you have to be really careful. These are like really high-end cards. I would love to have this card right here, get dual 10 gigabit Ethernet ports. It's $100. We checked. $100. This is my next card when I get up to 10 gigabit Ethernet. My switches don't support 10 gigabit Ethernet. So anyways, the other thing we asked is what Discord bots crates available for the Rust programming, and it actually picked the one we were using. So this was pretty cool. And then I completely forgot to actually use it. All right, we're using Tab 9 Pro right now, so we'll also see how that is. Yeah, I have been trying to. So Russell, I'm right there with you. I have been doing where I would go in here and I would be like, I want Tokyo, and I would go here. But then the problem with doing this is then you have to run cargo. I usually just run cargo build, so that it would then pull down Tokyo. So if you do cargo add, it does that nicely for you already. So okay, we probably still have Tokyo bugs here, unless if this actually pulls in Tokyo, which it does. Here it goes. It's pulling in Tokyo itself. So I'm guessing if in this prelude star they actually include Tokyo, that would be my guess. I'm not sure that I actually like that. I think it should be a feature that you have to include, but maybe they don't. So maybe they don't here. So maybe they're not installing Tokyo. They do some Tokyo stuff, but that should just be for themselves, and hopefully they're not passing it through. I wouldn't really like that. Let's see if they're let's see what they include. Let's see. All right, wait, we're not doing number 1. We're doing 1 right now. Let's see what they do in their cargo here. All right. Yeah, they include, okay, I should have just looked at this. We're just going to copy and paste this. And now we're back to doing what I normally do, which gets me in trouble. And we're just manually editing this. Then we'll run over here and we'll hit run and we'll see how this implodes. Now, if this all works, it should complain that I don't have a Discord bot token. Oh, actually, you're right. I should do my part, and I didn't do my part. I should thumbs up this answer. This answer was good. I actually hate this. What would the ideal answer have been? I gave it a thumbs up. The thumbs up should not have a prompt. Unless, like, there should be I want to give more feedback. If I thumbs down it, then they should prompt me. If I give a thumbs down, why did you thumbs down? Tell us why. If I thumbs up it, why do I have to tell you what the ideal answer should be? The one you gave me. Super annoys me that thumbs upping requires... Right. I understand if I thumbs down this one, or, you know, I thumbs down this one. I'll actually thumbs down this one. Because this one, the cheapest card they gave us was $100. This one is like $200 with the 40 gigabit Ethernet. It's not what people would be looking for. Or at least they should have, like, responded with a budget and a not budget. I'm going to say it's not helpful. I would have liked to see it split into... I guess to be fair, can I no, I want to undo. Oh well. I wanted to undo. I did say the best. Those are probably the best, to be fair. You're right. I acquiesce. They didn't let me undo. So their web UI needs to a little chat GPT work. I was explaining it well, though. I think I was listing the reasons. All right, so let's see. Wait, you... Wait, what did... I screwed something up here. Oh, they did the path. Okay, my bad. We'll need to give it a version now. Version... What was that version that we were using? It was like 11 something. We'll just do 11. We'll see if that works. Actually, we can just go jump over here. 11.5. I don't think I have to put the 0 here, but just in case we do. There we go. Let's run that. Oh, hey, so it ran. It just failed. This is good. This is good. Let's see. Oh, expected a token in the environment, not present. Okay, so now I have to create a token. You're right. So I have just set this environment up. Can you guys hear that? My heat just turned on. I don't know if I need to go turn it off. If it's really loud for you all, I can run and turn it off. Trust me, after Christmas when our heat died, we're good with colder temperatures. We're quite good at it. But you're right. There is a cargo, I think. This one seems to be the popular one, 80,000. I think that's the one I use. Maybe it's this one. Just looking really quickly. Crates? Is this it? Helps Rust developers manage dependency with card. Maybe this is it? Let's see if there's another. I think it's an extension. Yeah. What about crates? Okay, yeah. I think we're maybe on the same page. If this is it, I might have to become a Patreon. I try to do my part to help people that make cool things. We'll just, this guy's probably legitimate. Hopefully he doesn't steal my open source code. So let's try that. Let's see if it worked. Oh, we got the green check mark. This is what I'm accustomed to on my other one. So cool. Okay. 11.5. Okay. Awesome. So we should be able to... Sorry, I have it really big so that you guys can see on stream, which means... perfect. Awesome. All right, so now I have to create a Discord. I probably should create a Discord user and then create a token for that. Okay, so let me look at how to do that. I can't just create a bot account. I think I have to create a new account. Discord. Because I think here I can create, let's see, I can, sorry, I'm not going to actually show you my stuff. Try not to dox myself. We'll see. Let's see, I have authorized apps, no. Wait, how do I create a key for myself? Friend request, 9. One second, let me ask ChatGPT. All right, let's see. How would I create a Discord API key? Okay. Nice. I actually think that ChatGPT has a chance. Oh, sorry. I stopped sharing. I actually think ChatGPT, one of the things that I would say is most at risk with this is Google. Because the ability for it to give us the weird thing is, and probably my biggest feedback is that I would like more references. So like here, I would like links. So like with this, like you can check out these reviews. You know, check out this YouTube video where all of these things were compared, or this blog post, or you know, whatever it is, so that you can like learn more about it. Because I don't want to just take Chat GPT's word at it. I have to take these things and actually go and do my own research on them. Well, that's what I was going to say is like if you integrated this with like Bing and each one of these things came with some links, some references that you could, for further information, go check out this or this or this. That would be really great. If you want to validate what I'm saying, go here. That would be really great. Okay. So this is actually pretty great. We're going to go ahead and try this. I think I can do this. I might have to not be on stream for some of it. I'm not going to show the... Actually, let me not show it for just a little bit. I'm trying not to leak a key here. Oh, I have to actually log in. 1 second. Let me log in on... I'm logged into Discord on here, but I guess not on the web, so I got to give that... yeah, let's see. Discord. I'm pretty sure this is not secure. Pretty sure. I think that... Actually, I'm pretty sure you guys could scan that and sign in as you on my computer. You shouldn't do that. That would be bad for you. Don't scan that QR code. But this is what I'm saying. I hate the QR codes because of security, because like if I could trick you into scanning this QR code, I could trick you into signing in on your Discord on my account. Don't scan it, please. I'm not telling you to scan it. I'm not trying to do that. I'm literally telling you not to scan it. But this is what I hate about telling people to scan the QR codes, is because like... That's all I had to do to log in. I'm switching over. And like, I don't know. I think that, when restaurants and stuff normalize posting QR codes places, you're just giving hackers the chance of putting a malicious QR code there. If you give them a link, they actually have to type it in. And they actually look at what the link is, like what it says. They look at like, oh, this is where it's redirecting me. I want to go to my bank account. Anyways. I agree with you, Russell, about how Google will respond with their own thing like ChatGPT. They have the money to dump in to make it, training a system like that. Absolutely. No doubt. I think my biggest point was like, no point in the past have I felt like Google has actually had competition in the market. And at this point, I do feel like there is a strong place where Bing could become, besides its name, like whoever named it Bing, I'm sorry. I know it was probably a committee or something. Maybe it was Balmer. Bing is not a great name. All right, so far I can still show you guys this. We're going to create a new application. We're going to call this... Oh, we haven't come up with a name yet. We haven't come up with a name. I'll just nullbot. We should come up with a real name for it, though. Yep, let's create that. Oh, and of course I leaked the application and public ID. Awesome. The application ID doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But the public key, I do need to now reset. I told you I shouldn't share the screen making this. Okay. Well, I'll deleting the app. And doing that again. Because I don't have a way to reset the key. You just have to delete the app and then recreate the app. iSearch. Yeah, so anyways, I'm not going to show you creating the application because unfortunately, so another thing that they should do there, honestly, if and I do this with all keys. If I make any platform that shows a key, it should be stars by default. Actually, so when I was testing out Sivo, I worked with Sivo a little bit. I tested out their application, and that's one of the things I got them to change. And to in Sivo's credit, they really did listen to a lot of people, and that was one of the things. Like when you clicked over there, it would like actually just show you your key. And I was like, make it stars until you force them to show. Like, because a lot of times people can just copy and paste it. They don't need to see it anyways. And it's just so much more secure for things like streams. But it's not just streams. It's over the shoulder. Like, oh, was I walking past you in the airport and took a picture? It's like that type of stuff. So anyways, that bot doesn't exist anymore. You will get to see probably actually. I'll probably leak the key again at some point. You're right. Hey, sorry, Hector. So, this is a decision that I made, and I apologize if it's confusing. What I have found is that people that come and watch my videos don't necessarily like my streams, and so it makes a disconnect. So I've been trying to stream on a different platform. I still do my Null news on that platform, and I actually started using Restream. So now I actually stream that news on this platform as well as there. I don't know if I'll switch. I also have engineering with Merrick. It's actually in the description. So let me pull that up. I actually put it in the description so that you guys can see it. So if you go here and look in here in the description, you can see this has my 2 live streaming stream. So like I pretty much at this point, the only thing I do on the Null channel is the news. And I've actually debated about moving the news over to these other places because again, it's not necessarily a different crowd. A lot of them are different though. I found out that when I was live streaming, I would lose subscribers from the streams, which I don't know, hurt my feelings a little bit, to be honest. If you don't like my streams, just don't watch them. That was my thought. But so you can find them here. I also stream it to YouTube, so like you can see it's live right now there as well. So if people like watching on YouTube, they can. If you don't, watch where you like. That's I have the Twitch one. So, anyways, sorry about that. Sorry for the confusion. That is what I do. All right, so I have these keys. Let me copy them into my environment. I'm actually going to copy them into a script. So hopefully I don't leak them out to you all again. Actually, you know what I can do is I can pull these up on a different screen so you guys can't see them. There we go. I'm going to just open up another Wes term so I can do that. You can't get a founder's badge on YouTube. That is correct. Russell has really actually learned to game this system, which I'm completely happy with. I'm not complaining at all. Not at all. So this is the first time Russell's gaming the system has worked out in my favor. Let me make this. I'm gonna add. I'm just making a real quick bash script to export these keys. What is our application actually looking for over here? Let's see. We are looking for Discord token. Now, we actually have an application ID as well. Is it not actually looking for that? It doesn't seem like it. So we're just going to export. I would have expected it to need the Discord, the application ID. How does it know which application it's listening to? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. You know what? I'm still going to put it in there anyhow. So how is Wes term so far? Actually, so far I really like it. So let me bring up Wes term really quickly. One thing, and I know this sounds like really petty here. One thing, if you resize this window like this, you get these. And I know like this is petty, but like sometimes it gets really annoying, and some stack up quite a bit, like you can see here. I have found that WesTerm does this less. It's not perfect, but it does it less. If you go to like console, like what comes by default, and you do this, it does it like way worse and tragically. Like it gets really, really, really funky. Whereas WesTerm holds it together a little bit better. At least the start over here stays consistent and just does some funky stuff over here. So all I'm saying is it does it better than like console. Console is like just dying. Like you get like all this nonsense oddity like this here, and I just don't find that in WesTerm. It still does it a little bit, but like I said, way better than anything else that I've used. I know this is like me super nitpicking though, so like super nitpicking that. Other than that, I like it. The tab support is nice. I haven't used, so it has muxing built in, but I haven't actually used that yet. I haven't learned how to use that yet, so I haven't done that. The configuration in Lua is pretty nice, pretty straightforward. I'm not a big Lua person. I would have actually preferred Python, but Lua's fine. I like how it's a script because you can actually do like some logic in there. So one of the things I would like to do with that script is basically have a way to start it up in like streaming mode where it's like bigger, easier to read, a little bit higher contrast. I don't like the color scheme quite as much, but it would be easier to read and whatnot. So I love the fact that it's actually scriptable. So yeah. I find that all terminals suffer from this. I've never made a terminal, so like I couldn't tell you why this is, and I'm sure that there's a good reason that this is a hard problem to solve. Some suffer from it much worse than others. Um, so yeah. All right, so now I have this nice script that we can use. we should be able to do something like source won't leak any keys, probably. We'll probably leak a key in just a second, so that will be fun. Let's see if this works. I still feel like it should use the application ID, but who knows? Who knows? These people know what they're doing. No. Of course not. What did it fail on? Oh, well, that actually kind of makes sense. Let's go back to the bash. It doesn't have the environment variable. I will have to build that for the running in Visual Studio. What we can do though is we can just run it here. Cargo run. Ha. Super makes sense. Invalid authentication. Okay. So interestingly enough here, we created this bot account, but we didn't actually add it to any channel. Let's go back to ChatGPT. It had more words. It had more words, and I didn't read all of them. Okay, give your application a name, click create in the sidebar, click on the bot option, add bot button to create a bot for your application. Oh, I didn't do this. Bot, build a bot, add bot. Okay. Yes, do it. Okay, I have this now. Regenerate token, reset bot's token, yes. There we go. Now, this is awesome because I can actually leak the bot token and we can just reset it. So you know what? This is actually way better. Awesome. So let me actually add this to my script really quickly. Was term. All right. So let's see. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot you can do with the bot in this development stage, but I'm not giving an administrator. Eventually, it will probably have some of these things. We'll put some stuff in it. I think doing some machine learning like moderation would be fun. It will probably end horribly, but that's the fun of it if we have the power to do it. Let's see. What for right now, all that it's going to it's going to be able to send messages. All right. I don't understand these permissions. How am I supposed to use these? Okay, I think I can show this to you. So one second, add bot. You will now see an API key for your bot, which you can use to authenticate bot and perform various actions on the Discord API. To add your bot to the server, that's what I need. Okay, I need to just follow ChatGPT. Okay, you'll need to generate an invite link for it. You can do this by clicking on the OAuth2 option in the sidebar, selecting the bot scope, and then selecting the permissions you want the bot to have. Once you have the invite link, you can use it to invite your bot to a server by clicking on it. Okay, so can I just... So I did this. These are the permissions, nothing sensitive here. And it gives me this permission integer. This is actually kind of cool. Yep. ChatGPT knew what it was doing. I I wish it could just do it for me. So I got this permission integer, but it's like I can just copy it. So I think at this point I have to invite it to the server. Which let's see if I can do that now. Let's see. Let's me go here and invite it to my server. User is users? No, it's server settings. How do I get to server settings? Invite people. How do I search for the bot? To add your server, you'll need to generate an invite link for it. You can do this by clicking on the auth to option in the sidebar. Oh. I think this is breaking down here. All right. Use Discord as an authorization for your API on behalf of your users. Add redirect URI. Pick your scopes. Roll a D20 for good luck and go. Okay. I'm glad I need good luck for this. I can't show you this page. It has sensitive information on it. One second. To add a bot server, you'll need to generate an invite link for it. You can do this by clicking on the OAuth 2 option in the sidebar, clicking on the bot scope. There is no bot scope. Do they mean just this here? I can just go to this link. This is like a general invite to it. But yeah, see, like, this is not what I want. Hmm. I don't know what to do here. Okay, to add your bot to a let me actually just search this. How to add Discord bot to server. I don't want a pro bot, okay, but that's fine. Okay, so I think I have to do something here. I'm going to add a redirect. You must specify at least one URI for authentication to work, but what URI do they want me to make? Are they saying that I actually have to have a server to have a callback to? I feel like that's what they're saying, which I don't have set up right now. I thought that I could just sign in with it without a specific IP address set up for a callback. I can do that, but I don't have that. Let's see if there's some. I don't want to. I feel like you shouldn't have to do that. Let's see. To create an invite link, head back to your apps, go under the page application. I can make this larger. Oh, one second. Is there a URL generator? I don't see one. Oh, okay. There is a URL generator. Generate invite link for your application by picking the scopes and permissions it needs to function, then share the URL. All right. All right. All right. I think I understand what's going on. Except, please enter a redirect URL. All right. Okay, I can actually show you guys this one. What they were asking for here is this. So you can go to the URL generator. You can go and click all this stuff. So the scopes was a bot. I'm giving it permission to read just about any message that it wants, and to post pretty much anywhere that it wants. It can't delete your stuff or do any of the moderation stuff or anything like that. So should be fine. We're going to copy that. We're going to come back to here. We're going to not leak our client ID. I don't know that's a big problem if you see the client ID. I don't think so, but now we can add a redirect, slap that in the redirect. There is an admin permission. So, but the goal is to add a ban, but it's going to be a ban counter. And so basically it's going to be a way to earn points. I don't know if gamifying getting banned is the appropriate thing to do, but it might be what we're doing. All right, let's see. Oops, you caught an ultra rare error. Error. This is probably our fault. It is your fault. It is your fault. Please try again and check our status page. Let's try this again. Your edits have been carefully recorded. I don't think it was so carefully if the last time it errored. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I figure we will actually have actual bans. The ban counter will be something that's fun. Thankfully, I have to say, thankfully, there's never been a reason that we've actually had to ban or time out somebody. So I feel blessed as far as that goes. All right, now let's actually check our terminal, see if this actually worked. Actually, it's not going to. It's not going to. I'm going to stop that. I actually just added the we actually need to source the I almost wow. I meant to source this, not Vim it. If I had this on there, I would have just leaked the keys again. Oh boy. All right. All right, now we can cargo run that. All right, if it's actually running, if it's actually working. All right, disallowed gateway intense. So I'm not sure if I've actually. Okay, 1 second. I'm not. I think I'm close. Let's open up Firefox. All right, creating the invite link. We created the invite link. All right, to create invite, head back to My Apps under the page Application Sections. Click on your application, open up on the sidebar. You'll have OAuth 2. We did this. Gave it permission. Grab the link via copy button and enter it in your browser. Oh, I got to enter that into my browser. All right. An external application. Select a server. It's not going to be able to solve a mystery with Scooby and the gang. Why would I want it? Those are the permissions. We'll authorize it. I am a human. Verified by CAPTCHA. All right. Cool. Cool. Now let's jump back over. Dude, that's actually what you should do when you get a ban, is you should have a cake cooking video. Okay, so if you're all right, I think this is for real though. If you're in timeout because you've done something bad, anytime you post, it's just going to take whatever you post and replace it with a cake cooking video. You're not going to be removed from the server. You're just going to only be able to post cake cooking videos. All right, so if this is working, if this is doing what it says it's doing, we should be able to jump into the Discord server. I have Discord up and running somewhere. Where is Discord? Discord. Maybe I don't have Discord up. No, I do have Discord. Why isn't it coming to the forefront? I can't find it. Oh. It is. I'm an idiot. All right, so let's I'm going to just go to the live stream channel and we're going to do a ping. So here we are. Let's it says it's running, right? Oh no, never mind, it's not running. Client disallowed. Oh, well, let's see. We invited it. So it should show up like this. Okay. Weirdly, we didn't get like a new person showed up. So generally it posts like here, a new person showed up, and we didn't get that. So here on the general page, we didn't get that. So I'm wondering if I didn't actually sign them up for... Okay, let me try that again. Let me create the bot again. We'll give it some... Did I add it to the wrong server? We'll find out. I'm not going to show that just in case. Discord bot. Select a server. Oh, I did add it to the wrong channel. I super added it to the wrong channel. There we go. Null bot was added. So it now has access to it, but this is still not working as far as our thing here is going. It's saying a client is... Yeah, gateway disallowed, gateway intents. Oh, okay. Now I know what this is saying. This is not saying it couldn't log in. This is, let's go back to our code. We've been so focused on the integration, but these are intents. I don't know what this guild message is, but direct message is, I don't think it has access to this, whatever that is. So let's do that. Okay, so let's see if that works. I guess this is probably a way for it to declare its intents that it's trying to do. We'll have to read more on that in a second. Disallowed gateway intents. I gave it these permissions. Let's see, gateway intents, direct messages. Let's take this one off. Let's look at what these are. Let's see. All competent, different, empty. I just gave it like making messages. Let's see actually go here. Let's see. This intent is privileged. Do we have to do this? I gave it permissions, right? Gateway intents will limit the events your bot will receive via the gateway. By default, all intents are except privileged intents selected. So you know what? Maybe we just do this. We don't do intents. Can we just do this? We're gonna have to do it for this builder, aren't we? Okay. Okay, let's go back here, and instead of just deleting that, let's do all. Can we just do that? And then delete this. Huh. So these are supposed to be like what events the gateway is alerted about. So like your bot doesn't get overloaded. So really all we need is like a new message is posted. Which I don't know. This is not right. Let's go here. Channel create, thread create, stage. Enables the following gateway events: message create, message update, message delete bolt. I really just need message create, so we'll do guild messages. I guess guild is a way for them to like group things together, so we'll just try that. If this doesn't work, we'll ask ChatGPT. So my guess here is one of the things that we were asking for, we didn't give our bot permission for, and that's why it was saying disallowed gateway intents. Is we were asking for more permissions than what we specifically had. Eventually, our bot will have full permissions, but not right now. Not right now, especially when I'm accidentally leaking the key places. So. All right, so this is probably working. I'm going to, this is how we're going to test it. We're not going to test it here. We're going to test it in general of the live stream. We'll just do ping. Not working. Not working. Like I said, it's not working. Let's see. That should have responded, right? Let's see. Client. Event handler. We didn't get an error, so this is good. Our event handler should have looked for ping, right? and said Pong. Oh, wait. Did we not ask for permission to write? We didn't get an error here, so if this had failed, yeah, if this had failed, it should have errored out. So did it not do this? Well, let's do this. Let's see. Let's let's just print out the message that we received, okay? That's actually pretty nice. Tab 9 kind of just guessed without me typing it. This is where I'm saying, like, for my experience personally, Tab 9, GitHub Copilot are really fantastic tab complete. It guessed without me typing anything that I might want to print out what the message is here. Now, this is actually bad. You don't want this in production. You don't want to be printing out everybody's message to the output. So in general, this is bad. But for debugging, this is really great. And maybe we could enclose this around an if debug at some point. This is easy enough here, though. So let's just do this and see if it's actually getting that message, I guess. Because my thought is maybe what we're listening to, the message created, isn't maybe this isn't what this guild message is, which is message create, update, delete. Maybe it's not message posted, which is what we're doing. I don't know. Let's try this again. So message received. There's my user ID. I'm just leaking stuff all over the place. It's not a bolt, not a bolt, not a bot. My name, public flag. Let's see. What is the message? I just want the message. I didn't realize all this stuff would be in there. Premium sense, none. Guild ID, none. Where's the message? Let's see. I don't actually see. Am I going crazy here? Pending false premium. Does it not actually have the message? If we go back to the code here, we're looking at this right here, message.content. I don't actually see a content here. You know what? You know what? We're going to do message content. Tab 9. Beautiful, beautiful auto connect. Complete. It screws up a little. It put these parentheses here, which it shouldn't have. All right, let's print that out. Let's do this. All right, Discord. Message content is empty. I'm guessing I screwed something up in the bot's permissions. Right? No, I told it could read everything, so... maybe this isn't enough. So this has message create. Maybe this isn't direct messages, like you could talk to it. I thought guild was maybe channel, but maybe there's like channel messages. Channel message. Okay, so channel, this is like channel create. I mean, it's actually getting the it's getting the intent. It sees that I posted. It just isn't ponging. So this worked. The weird thing is I would hate to take this out. So I could take this out and it would just pong literally everything posted in the server. We could do that. But then anything, I'm going to do it for just a second. All right. No one post in the Discord for right now because it's about to get it will get me. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just want to see if it can actually write a message back now. So it can write the message. It's just not able to read it. Now everything posts. Oh, wait. Is it? Uh-oh. It posted here. That's interesting. Let me. Is it only doing it once? Oh, it was a little. Oh gosh. Oh no, it's ponging to itself. Stop. I had to stop it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It was ponging to its pongs. Oh. Oh, such a bad idea. Oh no. Oh no. Who thought that was a good idea? It was literally ponging to every single message. Okay. Bad idea, but we tested that it actually has permissions to work. We're just not getting the message content. Now, I think. Oh. Stack Overflow. Let's check this out. Okay, so the intent, we need guild messages, which is what we got, and we have direct messages. I have the message. You're saying you need a direct message? Content is not a method, it's a property. I'm using it as a property. You must now also enable message content. Where are they enabling message content? Okay. I think I understand where we're going wrong. Let's look at this. I bet you there is. So actually, if we look back here, I might have screwed this up. If we look back here and look at their demo here, I bet you that one of these message content. So let's pipe this on there. Now, we were getting a bunch of invalid. Let's see if that actually is the case. Let's try this now. So it's not liking that, which I'm assuming means I didn't give the bot permission to actually read the message. It just has access to, yeah. So let me look at these permissions again. These are the permissions I gave the bot. So we have send message, create public message thread, create send messages in thread, send, read message history. I didn't give it read messages. So this is weird because these are the text permissions, not voice permissions, but okay. Read messages, view channels. Right there. That was in general permissions. I completely missed it. That was my bad. Here, let me make this a little bit bigger. I thought it was under. I just went through like the text permissions, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to accidentally mention everybody at this point. And it doesn't. You need to use. Okay. Let me look through these a little bit more. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this really quickly. I screwed this up. I mean, of course I did. Of course I did. All right. Was there a thump as you fell out of your chair, Russell? Is that is that the sound that you were having difficulty describing? All right, let's try running this again. I will also look at off stream. I'm going to look at adding it to where we can actually run it in Visual Studio. You can do that with run configs because right now the problem is it doesn't have the environment variables. And to give it environment variables and stuff, I will probably leak them again, and I don't want to do that. So for right now, this works, but I'll probably look at getting that supported in Visual Studio Code. Uh-oh, it usually says connected. Well, that's a bummer. All right, I probably screwed this up again. Let's try this again. We're going to do this one more time. All right, I have all of this here. I don't need anything else. I don't have anything else. View audit log, don't need that. Manage server, manage roles, don't need any of those. We have read messages, view channels. I don't think I need anything else. So we copied that. And this will let us join a server. Let's open up the rest of our Firefox here, and we're going to post this. Enter. Give my internet a second. There we go. We're going to select the null channel, and it has extra things. I now have emojis authorized, and we're going to authorize that. My internet again is struggling. This little thing that I've hijacked to do the internet on my computer for right now is sometimes it has weird delay. Weird delay. All right. Now it says it's authorized. Now we can jump over to our terminal and run it. What did I do wrong? Is there a permission? Bot permission. Do I just need to go with administrator, hit it with a hammer? Manage server, manage rules, manage channels, kick members, ban member, create instant invite, change nickname, manage emoji, manage webhooks, read messages, view channels, manage events, moderate members, view server insight, view creator moderation insight, mention everyone. Is there another, like, I think scopes is just bot. I don't think that you need to do, like, yeah, I don't think it needs another scope. Where do you see messages.read? Are you talking up here? Okay. I thought that that was read messages for the bot scope, though. I guess maybe I'm a little confused here. I'm happily confused. We'll try this. I thought that it only needed the bot scope, but all right. One second. One second. All right. Supposedly that worked. Not sure though. So I think I screwed that up. Let me tell you why I think I screwed that up. One, I'm an expert screwer upper. Two, this is weird. Select redirect URL. And so something strange is going on here. Basically, I set that redirect URL to, I don't know what this when I don't do this, I don't need a redirect URL. But when I do messages.read, I need a redirect URL, which I'm not sure. Now, in this dropdown, it gave me this redirect URL, which is my client ID and the permissions scope. So it's kind of redirecting to this. So I copied this and I said, let's go. Let's do this. And here, this looks good. It's saying read all messages. It won't paint a happy little tree. You know what? Now I want my bot to paint little happy little trees. Like now it's on my list and be like, what now, Discord? Anyways, I hit the null channel. I hit continue. And then I see this and I hit authorize. And now it redirects me to that other URI, which doesn't have those things in it. Now, do I stop here? Or is it already authorized? I don't know. Because this doesn't have read. This will allow the developers of Nullbot to just create those. But that didn't work. So then I went ahead and just continued with this one and authorized it. And that's finally done. But it still doesn't work. On the Discord developer site, go to bots, look at the bottom checkbox. Okay, let's go back to there. Discord developer portal. Not that. I want the documentation. Wait, they have receiving and responding. Oh, you're saying go like to here? But so what I don't get here is if I go here and you can say like read and view messages and we can give it all these. This is just giving me a number, right? It's just giving me this permissions integer that I can do. And then if you go to OAuth 2, this is the generator that I was using to generate that thing where I did bot, and this is where I was. And I said read messages, view channels. Up a bit, you mean like in general information? I'm probably leaking a key here, but we'll go with it. General information. Yeah. Okay. I'll look in your, yeah. Let's see. Discord, this. Oh, okay. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, you're up. Oh, when you said up a little bit, I looked in this side this side. I thought you meant like general information, but you're talking about here. Oh, okay. Some gateway intents require approval. If your bot is not verified, you can toggle those intents below to access them. Oh, perfect. Thanks. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm going back here. I didn't ask. How to enable message content in Discord bot. Oh. How to enable All right. So now you did it. Thank you. Let's test this sucker out. Ah, there we go. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. One second. I think people have been trying to get a hold of me. All right. I just wanted to make sure it was nothing. Nothing important. All right. Well, we now have a Discord bot. Now, we have a lot of stuff to do, but you know what I'm going to do? Maybe next stream, it shouldn't take too long, as we should get this running on the Null cloud. There's no storage requirements right yet, and so it should just run on there. We'll just create a Kubernetes deployment for it and get it running where it will always be running, always ready to pong. I mean, that's all it will do right now is pong. But yeah. And the other thing that is actually on the list of work to do over here is this. What I really want to do is for all of the containers that are out there is to have auto deployment. So right now, everything is managed with, and what I mean by auto deployment is right now, everything out on the Null channel here, let's see. So like this, the Null website that's out there, it's actually automatically deployed, but it requires a manual step. And if you want to know what that manual step is, We can look at here. Not here. Sorry. We can look here, and this is all the deployments to the cloud. And so you can see here and see the Null web, and you can see the base here, and we can go over to our production, and I don't have the customize yet, but the customize would be a way to change our version. And so this version right here is what needs to be updated. So anytime that I want to make a deployment, all I have to do is change this version. And a container is built anytime you push to main. So the only thing that we need to do now is when we push to main, we need to update this version. So basically, anytime that all the tests pass, this should get automatically updated, and the Null website should be, I don't want to touch anything. Now, I know that that's super bleeding edge, and maybe in the future, if people actually depend on one of our services, we might do it a little bit differently. But for right now, while we're really pushing stuff and just want everything on the bleeding edge, because basically the Null cloud is going to be bleeding edge for the time being, I just wanted them to always automatically deploy. And so if we find that they pass all of our tests and we build some tests and it's good, I should just be able to make a commit to the main branch and be done with it. So, yeah. So we'll maybe do that. We'll tomorrow, no, it is tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, what we'll do is we will create a deployment for the Discord bot, and we will look at starting to update everything for a fully automatic deployment. Yeah. So, thank you everybody for joining. I super appreciate the time and energy that you guys were here. Now, that is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I know that's late for people, and that's why I actually really want to get in the habit of doing a Saturday stream. 10:30-ish on Saturday. I'm not going to promise to be exactly at 10:30. I'm looking forward to doing a Saturday stream. We can literally do whatever. So basically, first come, first serve. They can define what we're doing, unless if I'm really interested in doing something. Where we explore, experiment, and learn together. I'm not doing things necessarily that I've done before. Some of these things I've done a lot, like the Kubernetes stuff. Never created a Rust bot together, so I'm not going to sit here and be able to just speed through a bunch of stuff. It's more about sharing, being excited about learning something new, and experimenting with stuff. So I'm working on some stuff to make the stream a little bit better. Hopefully I get it where we can have some background music. I don't know, like really, really light background music. I feel like that might make it feel like I don't have to talk the entire time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not good with awkward silences. And of course, it doesn't know who Ping You is. This is my problem. I can't have anything nice because of this. He's doing special characters there. We did not teach it Spanish yet. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Maybe at some point we'll have to teach it Spanish. This is why the Null channel is hampered. Anything. I won't be leaving this running, just so you all know. The ping bot won't be running until we actually get it running on the Null channel. That will be the idea. We'll run it here in development. I think we'll actually be able to run it side by side. Now that's actually going to be something that's interesting. If I run it here and it's running on the server, what happens when they both respond to the message? That's what I'm assuming. So we might want to set up some way to disable the server when we're deving on it. I'm not sure. Or the other option is, and this might be what I do, the server deployment will actually be its own bot, and this will be a testing bot. So we'll have two bots, like nullbot testing and nullbot. That way the nullbot is always running. And then when we're testing, what I probably will do is just limit it to working in the bot testing channel. So it only responds, the dev one will only respond to the testing channel. That's probably what I'm going to do. That's probably, I don't know. Let me know if you guys think of a better way of, setting up a test environment for that, but I think that's what it's probably what I'm going to do. One of the first commands we're going to work on, because it doesn't require a database, is a K command, which will just go get a random K cooking video. I think that will make Russell a subscriber for life. That's how he'll get his K videos. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's good for me today. I need to go work on my Kubernetes video anyways. I need to go get my kids doing something productive. Yeah. So anyways, I'll let you guys get going for now. Thank you everybody for showing up. And yeah, I'll see you around on Discord. See you later.